Understanding the exact withdrawal limits on financial platforms like MoneyLion is essential for managing your funds effectively without running into unexpected blocks or declined transactions. MoneyLion separates its limits into different categories depending on whether you are using a checking account debit card at an ATM, requesting cash over the counter, or utilizing cash advance features like Instacash. Navigating these rules properly ensures you can access your money whenever you need it. When using the MoneyLion Roar Money checking account and its associated debit card, the limits are structured around a rolling 24-hour period. For physical ATM withdrawals, the maximum amount you can pull out is $510 every 24 hours. Keep in mind that while MoneyLion sets this as their ceiling, individual ATM operators might have lower limits on their specific machines, and using out-of-network ATMs can trigger additional fees unless you stick to designated networks like Allpoint, which offers tens of thousands of surcharge-free locations worldwide. In addition to standard ATMs, users can also obtain cash through over-the-counter withdrawals at most major banks and credit unions. By presenting your MoneyLion Debit MasterCard alongside a valid government-issued photo ID to a bank teller, you can withdraw up to $500 per 24-hour period. However, it is vital to note how these two methods combine. Your absolute combined maximum limit for cash withdrawals through both ATMs and over-the-counter teller transactions is capped at $510 total within any 24-hour window. This means you cannot withdraw $510 at an ATM and then pull another $500 at a bank counter on the same day. Beyond pulling physical cash from checking accounts, many users look to MoneyLion for short-term liquidity through Instacash advances. Instacash allows qualified users to access a portion of their already earned wages before payday without paying mandatory interest or undergoing hard credit checks. Standard baseline limits for Instacash typically start small, but can scale up to $500 depending on factors like your account history, transaction patterns, and recurring direct deposits. For users who establish qualifying direct deposits into a Roar Money account, higher tier limits or temporary boosts can even scale up to $1,000 under specific program rules. Purchasing power using the virtual card or physical debit card is treated differently than cash withdrawals. For everyday retail purchases and point-of-sale cashback transactions, the daily spending limit is much higher, allowing up to $5,000 per 24-hour period. This distinction matters because swiping your card at a store register for a large purchase has a drastically higher threshold than pulling physical paper bills out of an ATM machine. To maximize your withdrawal efficiency with MoneyLion, always plan your cash needs ahead of time, keeping the daily caps in mind. If you need amounts larger than $510 in cash, spreading your withdrawals across multiple consecutive days is usually necessary. Verifying that your direct deposits are properly linked can also help secure higher limits on advance features if you require temporary financial cushion between paychecks. Keeping track of these boundaries prevents transaction headaches and ensures smooth access to your funds whenever required.